It's tough knowing that there's something suddenly that you can't erase.
And I'll never forget it. She was sitting on the table and she called me and she said, "You need to get him to the hospital right away." Labs came back, blood work's not good. He shouldn't be awake. He should be unconscious. His labs are so bad.
I honestly think we probably got 15 different diagnoses, which all turned out to be wrong.
I don't really sit and worry about what tomorrow's going to hold. I had to keep it strong and positive for him.
It had to be done. That's what so many doctors had told me. But it didn't make it any easier. And the very next day, he went straight into this depressed mode. That's the one thing that got to me.
My name is Chandler, and I have a rare disease called cystinosis. I didn't choose this. It's all I've known my entire life.
When you have a child, you instantly start thinking of the million things that you're going to teach them. When you get a kid with a rare disease, the tide turns. And never once did I imagine that I was going to be the student here. And he was going to teach me what I was doing right and wrong in my life.
I feel like if you smile while you're having this rough life, other kids will too. If you don't stay positive about something, it'll never be positive again.
Chandler did this letter in 2012. They were doing a writing assignment in school. It means a lot to me because he's a very strong little boy to write this letter. Having cystinosis is hard. It involves a lot of pills and a lot of surgeries. And you will have to get a kidney transplant. Also, you have crystals in your eyes, and you have to take eye drops to help. And yes, this stuff gets annoying, but I don't care as long as I'm still here. I will keep doing it. Hi, Chandler. That means a lot to me.
Cystinosis is a rare genetic disease that causes every organ in your body to fail in a way. Every day, take medicine 4 times a day, shots every day, doctor appointments every 3 months. A lot of cystinosis patients, they pick up 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning just to get a med or a shot that can save them going to the hospital the next day.
Stay still and keep breathing. Try and relax.
It drains you mentally and physically sometimes.
Choosing to walk 57 miles at a school track seems ridiculous, but the purpose is to show how repetitive cystinosis can be and how monotonous it can be. This is a way that I can kind of feel the same effects and get a better understanding as to what I watch my son go through but can't physically feel. It raises awareness, it raises funds, it tells a story, it shows that we're not going to stop.
One thing I want you all to think about today is in roughly 1 hour in New Hampshire, there's an event going on that should really change the perspective of why you're out here. A week and a half ago, the cystinosis community lost 2 patients. One of them receives her first funeral service today at 1 o'clock. She was 30 years old. 30 years old, guys, think about that. She fought like hell to beat this disease, and she lost at 30 years old. Think about it. Every step. I would like to walk a few laps for her and the other patient that passed away literally 2 days later. She lived in Brazil. Your success today isn't measured by whether or not you make it 57 miles. So judge your success off of every step.
What he's doing because he wants to do it. And the way he's doing it is the way he really is. If you put a camera on him, he's not going to stay here and tell you something that, oh, that sounded good. He's going to tell you the way it really is. If you bet against the Moore family in this situation, you made the wrong bet, because they're going to conquer this and they will persevere. I mean, I really believe that.
Cystinosis don't stop. Neither will we. I know the community's rooting for me, and I'm going to give it my all, but just being able to be out here, pulling for the community just means a lot.
How do you keep that hope? How do you keep that that positive energy in the family when you have defeating moments? How do you do that?
I don't know. If you give up your hope, then basically you've just fully given up. I am very, very lucky to be dealing with cystinosis and not a lot of the other rare diseases that are out there. We actually have drugs that slow down the disease, that basically buys you time. You don't know how much time.
Tell me about the rain, buddy.
It's not gonna rain.
You should stop and look at your phone.
I don't want to do it. Well, the sun will be up before we get done. And it'll be a new day, and we'll be happy that we was successful. It don't matter if it rains or not, we're gonna keep running on walking. You know, when I walked by the stands 228 times and I looked up there and saw they were empty, that's normal for rare disease. It's extremely tough to raise awareness and funds and gain support for a rare disease, especially one that affects one person in the state you live in.
It gives me goosebumps thinking about how many people are here to support us. Not just Chandler, but the whole community.
Fatherhood has been just the most wonderful thing ever. I wouldn't change it for the world.
We're teaching him never to give up, because we don't give up, and I want him to keep fighting, because we won't always be here.
I think it shows the whole cystinosis community that I got him. And I will somehow, hopefully, finish. You don't really think about the end or how much longer he has. You just keep going day to day and do what's needed in the moment. You deal with tomorrow. All these years, thousands of decisions have had to be made, and I've always struggled to wonder if I have made the right ones. I just want Chandler to know that if I have made some wrong decisions, I just want him to know I did my best, and I'm sorry for all this.